Hello everybody, it's episode 12 of Drinking Buddies with my good friend Harry Thomas. How you doing today, Harry?
I'm doing so great, I can't stand it.
Fantastic. You know, and I'm thirsty. And I hear you've got us a drink this week. What do you got?
Well, I have a drink this week that is a little bit of a variation of a classic standard.
Okay.
And that classic standard is the Old Fashioned.
Okay, fantastic.
So since it's fall, the 23rd of October, and my son suggested that we have a fall drink, I thought, okay, I'm going to take a fall drink. So this is a fall fashion.
A fall fashion.
Fall fashion.
Very nice. Halloween inspired in any way? No
Not really.
Juice or
Not
anything?
really.
All right, maybe next week.
Maybe next week. But before we record this, or before we go on, this is our third video, and we were talking last night that we have received more information and more comments
Response,
on our still photos than we have on the videos. So we're wondering what we're doing wrong. So if you like the videos, let us know.
Indeed. Yeah.
Anyway, this fall fashion calls for, guess what?
The good stuff, baby.
The good stuff. Bourbon.
Maker's Mark.
So it calls for an ounce and a half of Maker's Mark in each drink. So we're going to pour a jigger, as I discussed last week,
Ounce and a half.
into each glass.
Beautiful.
And before I forget, we're supposed to muddle this.
All right.
So we're going to stop right here, and we're going to muddle half an orange slice into each one of these.
Right. And muddling
And
is what?
If you don't have a muddler, we're just going to squish this. If you don't have a muddler that looks like this, I'm sure you have a wooden spoon, the end of which looks like that.
Or, you know, go get your toilet plunger, whatever.
I doubt that. Anyway, we're going to muddle this in to get the orange juice into this drink a little bit.
Oh, that looks good.
Give it a little sweetness, and also orange, of course, is a nice fall thing. So we're going to muddle that in there, and then we're going to carefully take that out because we put the bourbon in first. That was my fault, ladies and gentlemen.
I see. So in the traditional sense, we would muddle first and then add the bourbon.
Yes,
Got it. All right.
muddle first, then add the bourbon.
Shouldn't we suck on those oranges?
I think that's a great idea. Okay, just to let you know that although we do try to do this right, we do make a mistake once in a while. Okay, so we have our bourbon in,
Yummy.
and the next thing we want to do is let me put my cap back on my bourbon.
Good idea.
We want 2 ounces of apple cider.
Nice.
Not apple juice, apple cider. It has a little more, has a little richer flavor. So 2 ounces in each drink.
And we're not talking the alcoholic apple cider.
No. We're talking just straight apple cider.
Right, exactly.
So 2 ounces in each one of these.
One.
Remember that the smaller end of this is 1 ounce.
The pony, right?
Yes.
I'm learning something every week.
So, well, I'm learning something every week too, and I learned that I should probably write these directions down instead of looking at my phone.
Nice.
Okay?
That'll be all right.
That will be all right. Now, the next thing we want, as I get my phone going again, the next thing we want is 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup.
Ooh, simple syrup.
We talked about this earlier on. This is simple syrup, just a mixture of water and
Sugar, right?
sugar.
Yeah.
Yes. So we want 3/4 of an ounce. So we're going to have to kind of eyeball this a little bit
Sure.
in each one of these drinks. So is that about right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. So as you can probably figure out, this drink is going to be a little bit sweeter
Indeed.
than a traditional old-fashioned.
Oh, God.
Okay? And we got that. And it calls for a couple of dashes of bitters, but guess who forgot the bitters?
Dun,
So a
dun,
couple of
dun.
dashes of bitters.
Looks like it's going to have to be super sweet.
we're going to stir this. And we're going to add the ice now.
All right. The freshest ice, straight from the waters of Chino Hills.
Yes. And I spilled one there.
There we go.
And then we're going to garnish, and we're going to stir it again. And garnish it with the orange.
There we go.
There you go. So this is our version of the fall fashion, and we hope that you enjoy.
Indeed.
Cheers to you.
I'm all decked out in my own fall fashion. I gotta say, you look quite fashionable yourself. Nothing like a little
So here's
AC/DC.
to you. And again, let us know how you like our drinks and how you like our film, and if you have a drink that you think we should try.
Let us know.
Cheers.
See you guys later. Have
Again.
a great time. Again, wait, well, we've got to try it, huh?
That's
I like
pretty
that.
darn tasty.
That is good. That is
Yeah.
good. Yeah, it is definitely got the sweetness from the simple sugar,
And
or
the
simple
orange.
syrup, and the apple cider, and the
Right.
orange. But the Maker's Mark really kind of sets it off well. And I think without the bitters, frankly, I think we just need a little more Maker's Mark.
What do you think of that?
I think I'm gonna
Anyway,
do it.
let us know what you think, and we're going to enjoy this.
Enjoy. Have a great time. Episode 12, The Fall Fashion.